his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner. He is the defending champion. He wears the army green with the pink skeleton. He scaled already 174 1/2 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign as a professional with a record of 11 victories, no defeats, 1 draw, with 8 of his 11 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Ballybrack Island by way of Wolverhampton, England, please welcome the 2020 Olympic silver medalist and the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC silver light heavyweight champion, the Surgeon, Ben Whitaker.
All right, you men receive my instructions in the dressing room. Remember to protect yourselves at all times. I want you to touch gloves now. You're boxing at the bell. God bless you both.
Ben Whitaker, the surgeon, says, I'm not just here to win, I'm here to entertain as well. I want to do it in style. As for Richard Rivera, he says, listen, his antics don't come from bravery, they mask his fear. I'm here to expose him. To which Whitaker replied, who the hell is this guy? He should be thanking me. I even agreed to let him in the ring with me. Let's find out what happens here. 10 rounds live from Brooklyn.
I'm excited to see Ben Whitaker up close, man. I love what I see when I'm watching him on the telly, but athletic, gifted, fast feet, strong, and I love that right hook. So yeah, if he can knock out a fight like Rivera or put on a dominant performance, it sends a message.
You know, the key for Rivera is not letting Whitaker get comfortable. When he gets into a rhythm, he is really hard to slow down. What we saw Liam Cameron do was exactly that. He was physical with Ben Whitaker. He didn't allow him to catch that rhythm. That's what gave him the success in that first fight. You fight at a distance like this, you're in trouble.
I love the way he's already attacking the body of Rivera, softening him up with that left hand. Left hook, straight shots. That's how you beat up tough guys. You take the tough guy out of him by dissecting him downstairs.
We'll see how long that layoff affects Richard Rivera. 17 months is a long time to be out of the ring.
Whitaker showing you the speed and elusiveness already here. Round 1, quick right hand and a little flash with the feet.
Yeah, it's for Rivera. He's not going to learn something with timing.
It's one thing for fighters who fight like Whitaker to do it, having fun, but to do it in fights like Whitaker does, you don't see it too often, Sergio.
Yeah, well, you can't teach power and you can't teach swag, man, and that's something Whitaker has. It has to come naturally, though. You can't force it, and I think that's what Ben Whitaker has. I mean, he's a natural showman. You know, he feels comfortable fighting with his hands down. He feels comfortable pot-shotting and going for the hard shots.
And now that he's got Andy Lee in his corner, could be a really fatal combination. Sergio, I know how big a fan you are of Andy Lee.
I'm a huge fan as a fighter and as a trainer of Andy Lee.
Rivera said, no. You're not going to start showing me off yet.
It'll serve Rivera right if he could just start concentrating on the body and the torso of Whitaker. Forget that he even has the head. You're not going to land nothing up top. Not this early, so just aim at the chest, aim at hitting anything down the middle of your Rivera.
Rivera does have real power. His resume isn't great, but you know, the pop in that right hand is legitimate. Sergeant, we were talking about this during fight week. Richard Rivera has some of the biggest hands we've ever seen, and the Popeye nickname comes from the fact that he's got massive forearms and always has throughout his entire life. So he's got some real.
Right hand behind the left ear sends Rivera down.
It was a short check right hand. It was very short. I can't believe that Rivera was put down by that shot.
Yeah, I think Ben Whitaker caught Rivera sort of ducking down a little bit off balance there. Caught him a little bit behind the head, but
Look at how short and concise this right hand was. He didn't pull it back. You've seen Rivera go down right on the side of the head. Clean shot right by the ear. Borderline behind the head. Borderline behind the head. But see, whenever you're dipping down like that, you know, it's up to the referee to say if there was a foul or not. That has nothing to do with Whitaker being a dirty or foul fighter.
Yeah, he caught Rivera kind of bouncing off the ropes and dipping into it. He wasn't aiming for the back of the head.
No, he's down again. Lightning quick inside strike from the surgeon.
No question about that knockdown. What speed, what power in that counter shot from Ben Whitaker.
I love that they're short punches.
This could get real ugly. The referee doesn't want to see it. Hello, Great Britain. Welcome to America, Ben Whitaker.
That is an interesting stoppage by the referee. It probably was going to be academic in the case of Richie Rivera, but Rivera got up pretty quickly. Either way, a spectacular U.S. debut for Ben Whitaker.
I hate that stoppage by the referee. I mean, this is a man that hasn't been stopped in Rivera in 29 fights. Let Ben Whitaker close the show. He put this man down. He should have taken him out like the surgeon he is.
Ben Whitaker, a knockdown in round 1, a knockout in round 2. And Chris, the question seems to be, yes,